after Senna's crash, okay, they were saying his tires were cold, so the car was scraping on the floor, and he lost the control of it. Why didn't it happen with Schumacher, with Hills, with Alesi, anyone else? All their tires were cold as well. Also, they were driving behind the safety car, but they were driving. Senna was waving his car to hit his tires. After Senna's crash, this the race was restarted from the zero. From it didn't have the safety car, so the car's tires were even colder. Why didn't any other car went off? Why the Senna's was the only car who was subject to this failure?
That's a good question. I mean, cold tires should have been an issue for every car because all the cars were behind the safety car for 5 laps. Also, cold tires didn't prevent Senna setting the fastest lap in lap 6. Speaking of cold tires, I mean, okay, when you are not racing, tires lose their temperature. But when you start racing at full speed, the tires start to gain temperature, right? I mean, by lap 7, the friction must have caused the temperature of the tires to raise. I mean, for sure, in lap 7, Senna's tires must have been less cold than in lap 6, which means that if there was no issue in lap 6, why would there be any issue in lap 7? Of course, the answer was that Senna was driving much faster and he was taking a much more aggressive line in Tamburello. But I'm not so sure about it. I mean, one of my future videos will be about this subject because I want to compare onboards to see if in lap 7 he was closer to the apex than in other sessions because I believe he was taking the same line always.
We should not forget also that Senna has won the San Marino Grand Prix for 3 times already. He knew that track more than anyone else.
Yes, of course, but it is the fact that there were many asphalt patches in 1994 that didn't exist earlier. I mean, I have to accept that. There is another thing. In lap 6, Senna was faster in Tamburello than in lap 7. I mean, the entry speed in Tamburello in lap 7 was 307 kilometers per hour. But in lap 6, it was 313. I mean, for some reason, he was slower in lap 7, but he was flat out. I mean, if you see the telemetry, his foot was 100% in throttle, but still he was a little bit slower in lap 7. So he had better tires than lap 6. He had a slightly lower entry speed in Tamburello, but somehow he lost control in lap 7 instead of lap 6. I mean, that doesn't really make sense.
Also, he had less fuel, so his car should be faster. So if he is not faster, it's because something in his driving is making him drive slower. The way he left the Valente Bassa because of the steering wheel.
This is why I started thinking that perhaps the problem on the steering column started to affect the drivability of the car, because if it did, that would be an explanation why he was 100% on his throttle, but still he lacked top speed. That would be an indication that something was affecting the speed of the car.